Yo, what's up, YouTube? I'm here to holler at you guys about LeVar Ball in this ZO2 sneaker. This dude is stirring media up. I'm not just talking about social media. I'm talking about ESPN. I'm talking about local news. I'm talking about just every media in general. And now, this dude is trying to push his own shoe, the ZO2. The Triple B, the Big Baller brand sneaker. Now, I'm here to ask, what are your thoughts about the sneaker? And I'm going to give you my thoughts as well about the sneaker and about his whole idea about trying to push his own sneaker, since all the big sneaker brands shut him down. I think Mr. LeVar Ball has a lot of issues. I think that partially what he's doing is genius, and another part is extremely selfish. I think he's only thinking about himself, about putting his business out or pushing himself to be rich, and he's not thinking so much about his son's future as far as basketball. And I know all this is crazy. The memes are going crazy right now on social media. I'll share a few of those with you guys. Crazy. Stupid funny. But I also got to touch on one thing. For everybody, or some of you guys that's talking about these shoes are garbage and terrible, I don't think they're too bad of a shoe. Although they do look a lot like the Kobe's. They look a lot better than Yeezys, and y'all going crazy over Yeezys. Let's think about it. Yeezys are only popular because they're so limited. They're an extremely simple shoe. Now, people say all day long, oh, Yeezys are really comfortable. Yeah, so are orthopedic shoes. I mean, really. You playing with a knitted sock with a piece of rubber thrown on the bottom of it and saying that this is the hottest shoe out. Nah, man. It's hot because it's limited. I'm telling you guys. No lie. The ZO2 look better than the Yeezys. Let's think about it. If you see somebody out right now rocking the ZO2s right now, you would think they're a big deal because they're kind of hard to get your hands on right now. Well, right now they're not, seeing that they're like on a pre-order or whatever like that. If you see somebody right now with those Big Baller ZO2s on, man, you're not going to laugh at them too bad. You're going to be like, damn, how you get a pair of those? I mean, I would. I'm not going to speak for anybody else. I personally would. I'd be like, damn, this kind of cool. I'm not necessarily going to hate on them. Because no lie though, you know they dropped $500 for them shoes. You know they could have bought any pair of shoes they wanted, but they chose to get those ZO2s. So I don't know, man. This may be something to kind of look forward to. I'm not saying I'm about to go buy a pair or nothing like that, but I don't know. I don't think they're as bad as people say. And I think everything nowadays in America, man, we need to understand everything's about money and entertainment. LeVar Ball and his sons, they have the entertainment. His sons have that hoop skill. This is a hoop shoe. So, you know, let's think about this. You know, he may be onto something, even though he doesn't have any big sneaker brands behind him right now. So, onto this shoe. Now, he has 3 different options to get this shoe, or he has 2 options to get the shoe, and he has a pair of sandals. Yeah, this dude has a pair of flip-flops. The flip-flops cost $220. The shoes cost, I think, $4.95 or something like that. I'll leave the link up here for you guys to look at. You can actually buy these shoes right now. And also, he has another special package for the sneaker that costs about $1,000. You get a pair of ZO2 sneakers with a signature on them, and they come in a LED glass box. So I think that concept is kind of cool as far as how the shoe comes, but his prices are extremely ridiculous on all levels, on the sandals, on the shoe, and on the special packaging and purchase of the shoe with the special signature and all that goes. I think he is forcing everything about trying to push this shoe by himself. Everybody shut him down, so he's trying to prove everybody wrong by trying to sell his shoe for a lot of money, and it's just not gonna happen. Well, hold on, let me retract that. I think it will happen. I think a small amount of people are gonna buy this shoe, And I think personally, a shoe company is going to pick him up. I don't think they're going to run with this design, but that's what makes me think that this design of the Triple B or the Big Baller brand sneaker, I think this is going to be an actual valuable shoe. Now look, people may think I'm crazy for even saying this, but let's think about it. Let's be all the way honest right now. He is popular. His sons are popular. You can't even get on YouTube without seeing something about the Ball brothers or LeVar Ball. You can't even turn on ESPN without seeing something about them. So this year right now, they are super duper hot. And also seeing that one of his sons is possibly going to the NBA, that's even more, it's even more of a reason to buy a pair of these shoes. Now, I think another company's going to pick them up and go with a different design. And I think that design is going to sell for way cheaper. I'm talking about close to about the $100 mark. Seeing that the last signature shoe put out by an NBA player, latest signature shoe is Paul George, and his shoe is running at $110. LeVar Ball is not going to push his sneaker much higher than that if and when he goes with a major sneaker brand. Now, if he stays with where he's at right now, he's going to keep his shoes priced high. He's going to keep them priced high. But that my theory and idea is somebody's going to pick him up and they're going to price the shoe low, which means that the ZO2 sneaker is going to stay at a high price. Now, what if down the future his sons end up being some of the greatest basketball players we've seen? This ZO2 sneaker is still going to be extremely expensive, and then it's going to be really hard to get. So if you can get your hands on a pair now, you might be kind of lucky. That's just my concept, and that's just my little theory and thoughts as far as what's going to happen in the future for this sneaker. Now, as far as LeVar Ball goes, I think he's, like I said, I think he's extremely selfish, and I don't think he cares much about his son's future because he's honestly destroying a lot of stuff that they have going on. But, I mean, he's pushing his business, and he's pushing that Big Baller brand movement and brand. So it's like, I don't know. I don't know. It's kind of confusing, and I think personally it may be a genius idea, but then again, it may be one of those things that it's either going to flop or it's either going to blow up and take off. It's going to take off. I mean, it's just it might. I don't know. You know, I'm just kind of throwing it out there. You know, let me know how you feel about the Big Baller brand ZO2. I'll post a couple links up here, and before I further ado, I'll even show you how you can even get online and pre-order your shoe. I'm guessing they're pre-ordering right now because they don't have production all the way going yet. But when they get pre-orders, that's when they're going to start production and they're going to start sending your shoes out. Now, they did say that $995 or that $1,000 shoe package is very limited. Is that a good thing? Is that a bad thing? You know, is this a cop? Is this a not? You tell me. It's Mr. Great. I'm here to share with you guys my thoughts and theory about the Big Baller brand ZO2.